know what its priorities are. Its priorities are austerity for you and war everywhere else. These are the same people who are destroying the NHS, who are destroying the welfare state, who are attacking the trade unions, who want to drop bombs on Syria. And with every bomb that's dropped, another hospital goes unbuilt. With the 1,900 new spies that would be employed, the junior doctors will still be forced to have a contract which endangers patients and their rights at work. There is nothing good about this plan. There is nothing good that can come of this plan. It will not end terrorism. It will increase the danger of terrorism here, and it will recruit for the Islamic State. The Americans have already been bombing for a year, and in the first month of that bombing, 8,000 people joined the Islamic State. In a year, they have killed 15,000 Islamic State fighters, but there are still the same number, 30,000 Islamic State fighters in existence. War doesn't end terrorism, it produces terrorism and it recruits for the terrorists. Now the Scottish National Party are opposed to this bombing, and we congratulate them. The Green Party are opposed to this bombing, and we congratulate them. The policy of the Labour Party is to oppose this bombing, and we congratulate them. The position of the Labour leader is to oppose this bombing, and he is absolutely right. The only way this bombing campaign can gain any credibility is if right-wing Labour MPs vote for it. Now, they've been complaining that the leader of the Labour Party has been writing to his own MPs to encourage them to support his position. But they don't seem to be complaining that members of the Tory cabinet are ringing round Labour MPs to convince them to vote for the bombing. Now this should be a collective decision of the entire Labour Party, including its MPs. Collectivity is the basis of everything that the Labour and trade union movement and the left do. It's not good enough to say we'll have a whip over the NHS, we'll have a whip over HS2, but we won't have a whip over questions of war and peace. This is not an individual matter of conscience. This is a political decision, and the entire Labour Party should stand behind its leader. Because if this war goes ahead, there will be more innocent civilians killed, there will be a greater threat of terrorism, there will be more terrorists in the Middle East, there will be a waste of life, a waste of money, there will be more Islamophobia in this country, and we are not going to be the generation that watches these people in Parliament repeat the mistake that they made over the Iraq War. The Labour Foreign Secretary today, Hilary Benn, was one of those MPs that voted for the Iraq War. Learn the lesson. You were wrong then. You're wrong now. Vote against the war. This was only the beginning of this movement. This is a magnificent rally today. But we will be calling on you to come back into the streets next week. If the vote is, as it is currently expected to be on Wednesday, we will want every single one of you and many more back on the streets on Tuesday evening to say to those MPs, to say especially to those Labour MPs, you know what happened in Scotland when you supported the Tory party. Don't make the mistake of dragging your party into the mire again. If you want to be a Tory, if you want the Tory welfare cuts, if you want the Tory wars, join the Tory party. But if you want to be in opposition, if you want to save lives, and if you want to stop war, start standing up and fighting with the anti-war movement.
Thank you very much indeed, John.